Hello, everybody. Excuse me. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my stream. And, well, I would say welcome back to Minecraft, but it looks like Minecraft just kind of crashed on me. So, give me just a minute or two while I restart it. I don't know why this happens every single time, but it does. One of these days I'll figure it out. Either that or I will get a desktop PC with 2 screens so that hopefully it doesn't crash on me. But for now, I am working with a laptop, so it's a little iffy. But it's all good, I promise. So today in Minecraft, first of all, I kind of want to start off by apologizing because, excuse me, I kind of want to apologize because when I streamed, or the last stream that I did was a Minecraft stream, but I didn't save it on my computer, and I forgot to upload it to YouTube. So we're kind of skipping one. Once I upload this to YouTube, we're going to be kind of skipping a little bit and what I've been building and what all. Oh my goodness, that's loud. We're going to be skipping a little bit in what I've been building, what I've been doing. But yeah, here we are at my base again, my mushroom base. So some of you may not have, since I'm not uploading not last week's, but since I'm not uploading the last stream I did, there's going to be a little bit of a discrepancy. If you notice, over here, this area may look a little bit different. If it does, I just want to say I made a big mistake in this area. I removed this slab here and the hopper underneath. I replaced with the catalyst, and I turned basically this whole area and a large part of this area here, of this area out here. I changed a large part of it by accident into Sculk. Excuse me. I'm some Sculk vein, I see. But yes, this area was changed into Sculk. Sculk vein was literally everywhere. And, oh, real quick though, I do want to show you guys. And that little bit of Sculk that was literally everywhere, I guess not a little bit, I actually got some Sculk Shriekers out of it, some sensors, and another catalyst. So now I have 2. But, yeah, so I did get some good stuff out of it, so, which I'm glad. I was wanting a Shrieker. Because if I ever do an area, which I do really want to do a deep dark themed area, if I ever do that, I would love to have those Shriekers, just to make the, just for a little extra immersion. Also, I went and got my nails did today, and I am trying to adjust to them because they're longer than my nails usually are. So I'm trying really hard to adjust to them. So if you hear some extra clacking in the background, I'm sorry. And if you happen to see my typing mistakes, please forgive them. That's all I can say. Hey, the guy's shown up. Okay. I made the mistake of sitting here AFK. You can kind of see my inventory, like you can see my inventory I was trading. And I accidentally AFK'd here for a bit. So yeah, that's why there's some mobs running around here that shouldn't be. you notice, this is a really cool thing about villagers. If it's an item that they trade, they'll hold up an emerald. As long as you have the item in your right hand, or one of your hands. It can be your dominant or your offhand. None of the rest of these guys are going to buy it. I haven't traded with most of them. I haven't traded with most of them mainly because I'm still trying to get my discounts set up with them, so. But this was a little trick that I don't remember where I saw it at. I think I just kind of picked up on it. Okay. Julio. I'm so sorry. I'll never say Julio again, I promise. There we go. Alright, let's go check on this pumpkin and melon farm because I haven't checked on it since I built it on stream, so kinda need to make sure that it's still good. Yeah, it's still good. I need to put a workbench down in here, but this will do. Alright, so let's go trade with the farmers. Let's put this in here. So let's go trade with the farmers and get some more emeralds. Until I can get that raid farm up and working, which I have not had time to sit down and try to figure it out since I streamed last time. Which is another thing that's going to be kind of lost. Was I did actually build the raid farm. But it was off by a little bit. So I haven't really had time to try to fix it. Whoops. Okay. But because I really haven't been able to fix it, I can't really show you guys the raid farm right now. I know I messed up somewhere along the line, but I can't quite figure out how I messed it up or anything. I just know that it's off by a few blocks. So I will figure that out. Maybe not this weekend. I actually don't think I will be able to work on that this weekend. But I'll try to figure out next week so that after that we can hopefully be able to use the raid farm a little bit. So I promise you that raid farm is actually so good. And I forgot I need to sleep. Okay. just gonna put the extras back in here. Oh yeah, I don't know how I got this milk bucket. I think I killed a wandering trader and he dropped a milk bucket. I'm not sure. So anyway, let's get some more glass so we can try to finish this a little bit. Do I have any more dye? I don't think I do. Well, alright then. Let's go and get some more dye then. Swamp. That startles me every time. I forget that I have a portal here. Let's go over here. I really need to build a flower farm out here. Every time I think about it, I don't even know where to start with one. I'm not good at building flower farms. I can build a gas farm, I can build just about every other type of farm. But when it comes to a flower farm, I have problems. I don't really know why, so. Who knows? One time though, I did build a flower farm based on somebody else's design, but somehow I lost that schematic and I don't have another reference for it because that person hasn't played enough on here to actually build a flower farm, so I don't have a cheat sheet now. But I like their flower farm because it was so much simpler than like some other flower farms that I've come across. It was much simpler. It's a much simpler design. And I'm not sure where they got the design from, or if he made it, like actually designed it, or what. But I kind of feel like that music is just too loud in the background. There we go. I turned it down a little bit, so I hope that's better. I still don't have a microphone. I just have a headset, so. But because I don't have a good microphone at the moment, I know that I have to talk a little bit louder for you guys to be able to hear me properly. I kind of almost feel like I'm yelling into my headset. Almost, not quite. Alright, so I'm just going to get a little more of these flowers, and then I'm just going to call it good enough for now. Good enough for now. But my main thing that I want to do today is try to figure out the perimeter of my base so that I can try to at least clear out, or at least kind of terraform the area so I can figure out where to put the wall at. If I can do that, I think I can just go ahead and get things kind of filled in, you know, put the floor down, so I can put the wall down. And I can always come back and expand it. There's nothing that says that it has to be absolute. So if I put everything down and then I come back later on and decide, oh, I need more space. I apologize. I have allergies really bad and they're bothering me tonight for some reason. I'm not sure why. But if I come back later on and decide, oh, this isn't enough room, I miscalculated, da 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 da, I can always expand it. There's nothing set in stone that says that walls can't be moved. It's just my lazy self probably won't want to do it, so I'm going to try to measure it out ahead of time. Because my impatient self wants it done, so. But yeah, so we're just going to be terraforming mostly today. There's not a whole lot that I have planned for this stream. So I was gone for about a couple of weeks there. I had well, first I was gone because I had a cold, and for some reason sometimes colds actually give me laryngitis. Not every time, but sometimes a cold will give me laryngitis. And it did. So I was out. I didn't stream for one weekend. And then I did come back and I streamed a weekend. But then almost immediately like I streamed. And then I had laryngitis out of the blue. It was actually in response to some stress I was going through that my body decided, oh, let's make it so she can't talk too. So yeah. But the stress that caused it, it's been more or less resolved, but it's probably it's not likely to happen again. But that was why I didn't stream last weekend. I did have laryngitis. I had it so bad I could not speak. Like I could, well, I mean, I could speak, but I would be speaking in a hushed whisper. You guys definitely would not have been able to hear me. So it's been a minute since I was able to sit down and stream, and I really actually did miss this. Also, I know you're probably noticing over in the in-game chat that there is something that keeps showing up in chat. It's actually because of a plugin that we recently got that I recently installed on the server. It's a voice chat plugin, and the plugin that acts as the anchor for it. Something about it, I guess, is that it's not updating properly or something, or it wasn't properly like the dev didn't update it. I'm not sure what happened, but it's all the same stuff. Yeah, the protocol. It's the plugin that I'm using is and is for Simple Voice Chat. I believe it's called Simple Voice Chat. Also, thanks for the follow. I just happened to look down and see it. Okay. Thanks for the follow. But it's a plugin's called Simple Voice Chat, I believe. One of the I have not been able to test it since I put it on the server because actually I just haven't been able to test it. But the reason why I really do need to test it is because of the error that you keep seeing in chat. It is an error, and because of the error, I'm not sure if it's actually going to work or if it um I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, honestly. Because, like I said, the reason why I'm getting the error message is because it wasn't updated. Like, it wasn't updated um, by the game developer, the game dev. I mean, plugin dev, not game dev. Minecraft has nothing to do with it. But yeah, if you ever want to stop by, we actually do have voice chat. It just requires that you have the chat plugin installed as well. The only way it works is that you have to have it both server side and client side. That's the only way it works. And the reason I added it is because there were so many people that were asking for a voice chat plugin because they don't want to just hop on Discord and talk to somebody. So I decided to go ahead and add it. They were trying to tell me about several different ones that we could put on here, but on this server, there's really only one that works because of who hosts the server and the server type. There's really only one that I could use. So that's the one that I got and added on here. It doesn't... I don't know if it works properly or not, but like I said, I still need to test it to be sure. But I hope since I've been gone that everything's been good with you guys as well. I miss having our little chats. We'll have fun, Zach. Now, the only reason I'm telling him to have fun with it, or to have fun when he says that, is simply because the player he's talking about does not have a base on here. They are both actually mods on another server. Also, on Sunday, I said on Twitter that it's going to be Minecraft stream that day. But what I'm going to be doing on Sunday is I'm going to be touring other servers. I'm actually planning on stopping by some other servers that I've come across and just showcasing them a little bit, as well as this one. So I'll start with Exile Crafters, then I'll move on to Cape Craft, and then I have a couple of other servers that I found that we can look at. I like looking at other people's servers just to see how theirs looks. I keep forgetting that. No. Then that. Okay. So I have to leave some room for stairs because I don't want this to just suddenly drop a block. I'm going to put another row of stairs all the way around here. So that way it's not like it suddenly just drops a block. Because to me that almost feels, or that feels kind of jarring. But a good thing about stairs is that it is non-spawnable, so. And then right here. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Okay. Yep, that works. Oh, hi. I didn't notice the rose bush. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that works. That works. That works. I'm gonna try to make this even across here. So it would go like right along here is the edge. Yeah, this line right here. Right along here. Alright. I still need to go and try to measure this because I'm going to leave some easement, a little bit of an easement between rows. So like where this one is right here, where this one ends right about here, I'm going to try to have about 5 or so blocks in between where the next one starts. So maybe about right here-ish. Yeah, right about here. I'll start the new line going down this way and then come back around and measure it. So it's going to actually be quite a bit of this that I'm going to need to clear out. Also, I was thinking about it, and I remember that one of my last streams that I did, I was actually talking about My Hero Academia, and I had said that that weekend there hadn't been an episode. Well, I was wrong. I went and I looked, and I don't know why I'm getting so much. I don't need all that. So I went and looked, and I was wrong. For some reason, it wasn't showing me that it was a new episode, but they did have a new episode. Dabby's Dance. Now, I just want to say that I absolutely love My Hero Academia before anything else. But while I do love My Hero Academia, I really think that they could have done the episode better. I really think they could have done it better. It was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. I enjoyed it. But I really think they could have done it better. The reason I'm saying that is because That's why I hate grass. But the reason I'm saying that is because they're, like, I mean, I understand that he's hostile even towards his brother Shoto. But even so, I really feel they could have done it just a small bit better. But then you have Mr. Compress that comes into the picture. He really does save the day kind of for the villains a little bit. Makes the hero's job much harder, but that's this past week, so it wasn't Dabi's dance. But even with Dabi's dance, while it was carried out the same way it was in the manga, it's just I can't really put my finger on it, but something about it just didn't feel like it was done right, and I'm not quite sure what it was. I just know that it could have been done better, and that's just what my gut's telling me. Wait, no, not Dabi's dance. It was this last episode, the one about Mr. Compress. That's it. So yeah, Mr. Compress's part, I honestly don't remember it in the manga, but then again, it's been a little bit since I've read this part of the manga, so that could just be me not remembering. But still, there's something about the way the delivery of it that just felt a little like it could have been done better. Like, it really could have been done better. But I think I'm just gonna leave that. For a second I thought I saw the tree move. But that was probably just me. But these trees do need to go. Oh. There we go. And the whole time I'm here playing right now, I'm just getting notifications for streamers I like that are like, hey, we're streaming now. I don't know why everybody picks the same time as me to stream. Or am I technically picking the same time as them? Probably the latter. But in any case, I'm overlapping a lot of people's streams right now. So if I'm overlapping somebody you want to see, I apologize. It's not my intention to overlap other people's streams, but I know I am. Okay, so... Okay, so we can probably go and grab some of this terracotta, and start filling this area in. That's what I'm fixing to do, anyway. Oh, so if you notice on top of the wall that there are some torches up there, I haven't finished the top of the wall yet, so there's not just going to be torches. I promise you. There's going to be an actual top to the wall. But anyway, as I was saying about the anime, As I was saying though, there's My Hero Academia is one of my favorite animes. This season though, my favorite is Eilish 7. It's just my all-time, it's just my favorite in general though. It's just my favorite in general though. Also, for Eilish 7, okay, so I've been trying to keep up with the winter 2023 lineup of anime for this new season that's coming. And, sorry, Rosebush, you have to go. But I've been trying to keep up with the upcoming 2023 lineup for winter season. And so far, it's actually looking pretty promising as a really good season of anime. And I'm not really keeping up with too much with shows that aren't airing on Crunchyroll. I've seen a couple that aren't airing on Crunchyroll. I'm going to try to catch those on their streaming service, on another streaming service. But I'm mainly focusing on ones that are airing on Crunchyroll, because that is what, like, my main service that I use. So that's what I'm trying to focus on. Or that's my main focus. So for that, I've been noticing that there's going to be a lot of really good anime. I was really surprised when it showed that when it showed that Eilish 7 was going to overlap the winter season. I was really kind of shocked about that, because I know that right now we're in the second core of season 3 for Eilish 7. So I'm usually, when it's 2 core, it's either 24 episodes or 26 episodes. And I wasn't expecting more than 26 episodes. But as soon as I saw that, I remember when I saw that it was announced, I was actually with my mom, and I saw it announced right after I saw this past week's episode, which was so good, by the way. I saw that, and I just looked up. I told my mom, I said, I bet you that it's going to be 30 episodes this season for some reason. And I just had the number 30 stuck in my head. Like, okay, it's going to be 30 episodes. I went and I looked at the official announcement from the people that make it. I don't know if it's Bandai or Troika that announced it, but one of them actually announced this season is going to be 30 episodes. So I was right. I don't know why I had 30 stuck in my head, but I had 30 stuck in my head about that. But the fact that it's going to go on longer is actually really good, because where it would leave off right now is actually very, very awkward place for it to leave off. Because right now they would probably have the malice of thousands of fans of the show if they just cut it with this last episode. But right now in Eilish 7, it's actually really heating up. So if you want to... Sorry, I swear to you, it's allergies. I'm allergic to cats, apparently. Maybe. Should I find out? Maybe another day. I don't feel like it. But yeah, they would have the malice of thousands of fans if they cut it right now. But if you actually want to watch Idolish 7, I don't recommend starting with this season. I know that some people do like starting from the current season, even if it's not season 1, just to try to get a feel for the show. And that's great. That, for some shows, it works. And I'm not going to shame you if you are that type of person, because your opinion is valid. But I will just say that if you start watching from season 3, while season 3 is very hype, start from season 1. No, season 1 is not. The first part of season 1 is not great. It's really not. Like, for the first episode, 2 episodes, maybe even 3 episodes, always live by the 3-episode rule. Watch the first 3 episodes and then decide. For any anime you watch. But for this show, actually, it's still kind of cringe even in the 3rd episode. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It's still a little cringe. But stick with the show. The first episode is the worst episode of the entire series. But if you watch to episode, I believe it's episode 3. I believe it is episode 3, actually. If you watch episode 3, it starts getting better. The biggest plot of the show doesn't really come into play until about, close to the end of season 2 is when they introduce the plot that's going on now. But the main plot of the show is just Idolish 7 trying to become recognized and known and seen, as well as their struggles to get to a point where they're easily recognized and known and popular. Which, I have to say, in season 2, there's just some things that in season 2 come to a head. I remember when I started watching the show, I actually started watching right before they aired season 2. Like, I saw that season 2 was coming up, and this was right around the start of the pandemic. And I saw that they were getting ready to air season 2. But when they were getting ready to air it, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to watch the first season of this show, because it looks like it's going to be cool. I watched the first season. They aired the first 3 episodes of season 2, and they stopped for almost a year. About 6 months at least. It might have been 9 months. It felt like 2 years. Honestly. But then they finished airing season 2 during the fall season of 2021. And then they started airing season 3 earlier this year. But fall 2020. That's when they finished airing season 2. Now, I know I turned you properly. You know, one thing I didn't factor in when I got my nails done earlier is how much it would hurt to hold down the shift key. I actually have my hand kind of awkward on my keyboard. But anyway, for Idolish 7, season 1 is pretty good. Season 2, like I was saying, there was a huge gap in the time between the time it aired and they finished airing it. Like, the time it started and they finished airing it. But then season 3 came around, it kind of blindsided everybody. Or not blindsided everybody, it just... But we definitely were not expecting the announcement that it was going... Or at least I wasn't. I was not expecting the announcement that they were going to do 2 halves of season 3. But apparently the reason they did 2 halves of season 3 is because where it was at in the story arc, they didn't want to upset fans anymore than they already were upset because of what happened with season 2. So they aired what was originally going to be season 4 as the second half of season 3 because they said it would be over a year before they could put out a season 4. So in order to not upset fans, they were going to release season 4 as second half of season 3. In some ways, you can kind of tell because some of the animation, I have to say, does look a little bit rushed. It doesn't look like it's the same standard as what I usually hold Troika and Bandai to, but but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good, and that just speaks a lot to how good that studio is. When I say it's not up to the usual standard, but it's still really good. It speaks a lot to how good they are. Like, there's just some studios that are cut above the rest. And I have to say that Troika, even though it's kind of a smaller studio from what I understand, it may not be, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. In fact, please do if I am wrong. But from what I understand, it's a little bit of a smaller studio, and so that's why it takes them longer to get things made. But whenever they're finished with it, it is just a cut above the rest. Their animation actually really stands out. It's so good. Okay, so there's just a few places that I have in mind that I wish, whenever Haikyuu, their movie, or whatever it is that they're doing, I believe it's just a movie, to end the show, as a series finale. There's a couple of studios that I wish would do it. One of them actually is Troika, because it is so good. Like, that studio, their level is actually so good that I wish that they would take over that show, Haikyuu, and actually make it. I know they're not going to, but I wish they would. Okay, I swear to you, these nails are okay, they're about to drive me crazy. This keyboard. They're not even that long. Anyway, so as I was saying, though, Troika actually does some really impressive animation. They're actually pretty impressive. I put them right in the same order as Studio Bones and Mappa. I put them on that same level. And those are well known. Those studios are very well known to be quite good. I'm not going to say that they're better than those studios. That Troika's better. They're not. They're not better, but they're at least on par. They're at least on par. Also, if you've noticed, I do have a new stream overlay. I am still in the process of trying to get this overlay completely set up, but I do. I'm still in the process of getting it set up, so I'm sorry if there's no alert whenever you drop a follow um, or something. I'm sorry that there's no alert. That's what I'm still working on trying to get set up. It's my alerts are trying to literally fight me, and I just had to take a break from it and forgot to finish it before stream tonight. So I apologize. But anyway, like I was saying though, for Eilish 7, they do a really good job with the animation, and it's not like the hyper-realism that I noticed for ARP Backstage Pass. Like, that one, actually, I watched part of that and it actually creeped me out. But, it doesn't have that, I also don't want to venture out so far as to say it has a very typical, idol, um, cliche to it. I don't want to go so far out as to say that, because I really don't think it does. This show does not feel cliched at all. It feels very fresh, it feels new, it feels like there's a lot of thought that went into it. I want to meet whoever wrote the script for this show, and I want to tell them that I think that they are one of the best show writers, and they really deserve a lot of recognition for their work. They really do. It is so good. It doesn't feel like a typical cliched show. Though I am pretty sure there's a lot of things about it that's typical of other idol shows. Such as the struggle to sell CDs, or trying to get known, recognized. I mean, yeah, that's a huge part of it. But that just feels like that's typical of any anime where there's somebody trying to succeed at something. That's just how it is. But Eilish 7, it has a fresh perspective on things. And then once you get to season, close to the end of season 2, and especially season 3, there is just so much that is so good. There's just so much that feels like I said, feels fresh, feels new. And I love them for it. Alright, so I'm going to finish putting down this last stack, and then I need to step away for just a moment, but I will be right back. Also tonight, I think I'm going to actually end stream a little early tonight. I usually try to stream for about 2 hours. Tonight though, I think I may just do an hour and a half. But tomorrow we can definitely go longer for the Slime Rancher stream. Also, another game that I've been thinking about trying to stream recently is Tower of Fantasy. I've thought about streaming that maybe. I'm not sure though. It's just a thought. Excuse me, I did not put you down that way. Also, they just last weekend. What am I doing? Last weekend was the season finale of Spy Family. I think it ended really well. Lloyd Forger got to see the guy he's after. Well, Twilight. His code name, his spy name, Twilight. And I'm so sorry if that is actually a spoiler for you guys. I really am sorry. I did not intend for that to be a spoiler. But I will be right back. Give me just a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back. I'm back. So what were we talking about? I think I was kind of all over the map by accident. Like, I wasn't even trying to be all over the map, but I think I was by accident. So I'm sorry about that. Man, I really need to hurry up and get that wither farm going so I can start having an excuse to use those eggs. Excuse me. I apologize for the coughing, but I'm serious. I have an allergy going on and I'm not sure what I'm allergic to. I do have a cat. So the only thing I can figure is that maybe my cat brought something into the house that I'm allergic to. I'm really not sure what I'm allergic to. So funny story. Growing up, I had no allergies. Like, I had no allergies. No allergies. And then, all of a sudden, around the middle of my middle teens, allergies. Like, I don't just mean allergies as in, oh, I slept a flower, I sneezed. I mean, I completely lost track of what I'm allergic to because it's so many things. Some of the strangest things that I have found that I'm allergic to include some fruit. Like, I have figured out that I'm allergic to some fruits. And that is just extremely weird to me. I kind of want to just do this to make it look better. That kind of looks better. I can't figure out what's different about the stairs, but something's different. I don't know why I just feel so off. That was it. I really need to just cover this whole floor down here in slabs. It would look better if I did that. Yes. Okay. What I need to do is I need to kind of just dig down right here and add 2 more double chests. It would keep everything from being backed up and all of that stuff being on there. So let me do that. Also, I'm trying to find some nice background music. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. I would be happy to hear what you guys think. This is just some random music that I found on Spotify. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, I would love to hear it. Excuse me? Is my stream lagging? Am I lagging? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I hope my stream didn't dip. Doesn't look like it. I hate squid. I hate squid in Minecraft. They're creepy. It's even creepier when it starts raining squid. No. There we go. Then this. There we go. And that. go. The only thing that makes this better is if I went around it and I did some actual decorative, you know, like a little half slap right there along the outline of it. That's the only thing that'll make this nicer. But I don't want things to actually spawn, so I'm not going to do that. But at least now it looks nice when you look down. Like when you look down, it actually looks nice in there now. Right, but I think I'm going to be ending stream pretty soon, actually. Because I actually have something that I do have to do after stream tonight, and I kind of need to get it done. So, my to-do list is long, so I'm going to be ending stream a little early this evening. But I do plan on, like I posted on Twitter a little while ago. I posted on Twitter a little while ago that I do plan on streaming this weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to start about the same time. It's going to be about 7:30 Central Standard, 8:30 Eastern. And I forget what that is in UTC, because I am not British. I can do a decent British accent, but I'm not British. I swear. But anyway, I will be streaming tomorrow night about the same time. Tomorrow I plan on playing Slime Rancher. That's if everything goes as planned. Which, if you've been here any amount of time, you know things don't always go as planned here. But my plan is to play Slime Rancher tomorrow evening. Then on Sunday, I plan on doing another Minecraft stream, but this time, like I said, we're going to be checking out other Minecraft servers and just doing kind of like a little Minecraft server tour. And I might be streaming I might be streaming on Monday as well. I'm not entirely sure, so I didn't include a schedule for that day. But it looks like I'm going to have some found time that day. So I may be able to stream, and if I am able to, I will definitely stream, but it would be earlier in the day. So my British friends, yes, you can actually watch me before midnight on Monday, probably. And definitely before midnight on Sunday. So, that's a good thing, right? I can't stand this stuff lying around like that. Like, there's so many people that whenever I ask them to help me with something, they just leave the stone lying all around. And I know that that's, a lot of people do that, but that is one of my biggest pet peeves, when you just leave it lying around like that. Like, it's like, do you actually plan on just leaving it around like that, that is just lag. That's all that is. It's just lag. The only time I leave it laying around is if my inventory is full, but then I come back around and pick it up. I'll worry about the wall when I get to it. Also, if you ever play on Exile Crafters, in the new year, there actually is a big announcement that we'll be making from the start of the new year. Oops. So, don't forget to stick around for that. I don't think it actually has the server Discord. Like, whenever I post the server, I don't think it actually shows the server Discord information. So, if you'd like to join our Discord, you'll probably have to join the server. But the best place to go for server Discord, or for server news, is actually our Discord. So if you would like that information, like if you'd like to keep up with server announcements, server information, you are very welcome actually to join our Discord. You don't have to play on the server to join the Discord. We would like you to be on the server, but you don't have to be. Another round of trading, real quick. Hiya. Yeah, I think he was the last one. Okay. Come over here then. I really just need to get rid of these ink sacs. I need to make more stuff using that needs black dye. And I will actually need a lot of black dye whenever I do the thing I'm planning. There we go. That's a nice sight. Alright guys, I believe I'm going to end it here. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We will be streaming Slime Rancher tomorrow, and I hope you guys come by. I've been playing a little bit of Slime Rancher on my own, so I'm trying to figure out the game a little bit, so that it's kind of better for you guys. Because I know it can't be very fun watching somebody struggle. So I've been trying to figure out the game a little bit on my own. Hopefully I figured out enough of it that it's not completely awful. So, just saying. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming that tomorrow night about the same time. Then on Sunday, like I said, we'll be streaming Minecraft. It's going to be a bit earlier in the afternoon. I believe what I put on Twitter was that it would be starting on Sunday about 3:30 Eastern Time. 2:30 Central Time, 3:30 Eastern Time. I believe that would be 8:30 UTC. Yeah, it would. About 8:30 East UTC. So I am going to head off the stream now, but I hope you guys have a great evening. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye guys.